Good evening, everyone. How the devil are we doing? We're back with some more Oni. Desudro Mex, good evening, folks. You can see my thing behind me. There we go. Yes, we're back after last night's pretty chill stream in Expression Upgrade Colony 2.0, let's call it. Basic bitch colony. It was quite chill last night. I enjoyed it. We changed the pace of the game that we normally play at, and although we didn't really explore that much, like in terms of the map, we did have a much better off time with stress. We've currently got one or two people that are spiking at the minute. Max being the main offender at the moment, but in fairness, it's because he's our tenured scientist and his morale is like 20, so trying to get him sorted is going to be a little bit of a problem. But we've got a bit of a base. We've not got the best food supply at the minute. We're still living off predominantly meal ice, but we started getting some mushrooms in. We've got our slime storage area down here. Ignore this, I'll explain this in a moment. And we started digging down a little bit. We found a couple of geysers, or I think we found one maybe at the moment. And then we found our cool steam vent over here. Chlorine vent down here, and I think an infectious polluted oxygen vent down here. So we found a few. Big ass art show, it seems like. Yeah, lots of decor. That's one of the main things that I think has helped us a bit so far. Max at the moment is just going to keep getting worse though, because he's currently got slime lung. Excuse me. He's currently got slime lung, so he's confined to the medibay. He's going to have slime lung for another cycle and a half. His stress is going to keep going up, unfortunately. So until he's got rid of that, we can't really get him any of the benefit of the decor around the rest of the base. And he's not socialised, and he's like confined in here. Nobody's coming and speaking to him. So he's currently got low morale, which means he's going to get more and more stressed. Which sucks a little bit, but it's fine. I'll just explain. I've just laid out a storage area over here, but it's all currently set to like priority 1. So none of this should be done, but we're going to do like a bit of a storage room here, I think. And we'll probably do the same over here when we get rid of this water. One of the things I want to do today, ideally, is first of all, get rid of all this stink down here. I want to get this connected up and get some gas into our mushroom room, some CO2 up here. And I want to hopefully start looking at a bit of power and stuff as well. So that's the plan. GG, how are you, buddy? How's it going? You'll have to excuse me if I'm sweating a bit, guys. I've literally not long finished a very spicy pizza. Then jumped in the shower, then started streaming. So I'm a little bit warm. I'm a warm boy. I'm a warm one. But yeah, this is the plan. This is going to be the sort of layout. We'll probably do power grid maybe down the side of the base. I figured we'd put like an exit out the base here, probably an exit over on this side as well. But we do need to get this geyser capped today. Pretty urgently, 20 cycles. So we need to get a structure built around this, and it is a big bastard. So we're going to need quite a bit of cooling in here. But that's our water source, basically. We want to make sure we make the most of that. So we've not found another one yet, and this is all the starting water that we've really got left. This area and this area. We are incredibly low on algae, so I may need to slap down like some cheap and nasty electrolyzers, but we'll see. I've done a couple of digs here and there just to get a bit of iron and get a bit of algae and stuff from around here, which we'll keep on doing. We'll keep grabbing some more of this. Did you solve your stress problem? Jan Christo, at the moment, the only person who's really got stressed is Max, and that's because he's being a slime lung guy. He's very upset. He did not like that food. In fact, Max is one of the ones that's allowed to eat meal lice. I don't want any of them eating meal lice, really. At least eat lice loaves and stuff. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but... So yeah, I want to get some of these ice biomes explored. Because we've got one over there, we've got one down here, we've got one over here. This might be a monster. This one might be connected to this one. So I kind of want to get some exploring done. Was it just food? Yeah, basically, if we look at the quality of life, this is the best thing to go off, really. His morale down here, sorry, is currently 13 out of 20. So his expectation is 20, right? He's getting 0 benefit from food. Now, if I'd have fed him something like pepper bread or you know, some sort of sleep wheat based food or a barbecue or something, he would have had a good meal or a superb meal, or do you know what I mean? And that would have given him like a +10 or a +12 bonus. So the food is really handicapping him, and because he's confined to the med bay, he's not even getting the benefit of like the Great Hall bonus. So he's just got gorgeous decor and the fact that he's a duplicant, that's it. Whereas the others have probably got, if we look at some of the other dupes, these will probably have like morale of 15 because they're getting Great Hall +6, comfortable barracks +1, nice bathroom +1. Do you see what I mean? So coffee and dancing helps so much. We'll get there. We're not there yet. Von Kerr, how's it going, buddy? How's the new update? We're still pretty early doors, to be fair. This is as much of it as I've seen. This is as far as we've been, really. So I don't really know yet. It's certainly a lot more trickier in the early game. You can't expand out as quickly. Other than that, it seems pretty chill so far. Neuro, how are you, bud? How are you? Yeah, it seems pretty chill. I think we just the pace of the game has changed, and that's something in the first stream I wasn't really prepared for. I didn't realise just how badly my normal strategies would work. Like, i.e., get out there, get digging, find geysers, fuck the prom queen, go home. That doesn't work in this build anymore. You have to be a bit more conservative in your approaches. So, Raptor, good evening, bud. Are you home from work? How's the dupe interaction? It's quite funny. It's quite cute. Has he not been treated yet? Wait. Do some care. Come on. Still, every time I see you expand so fast and easy, it's incredible. Oh, thank you, John. I'm home, thank God. It's just started absolutely belting it down here, and I'm conscious that I think the woman's walking home at the minute, so she's not going to be best pleased. It's just started absolutely pissing down. If I look a bit washed out, by the way, guys, I've got the blind open, I'm a bit warm, so I should die for a minute. It should start getting dull soon. Right, so he's had a bit of a pleasant chit-chat there. That should help him out a little bit. But as you can see, his stress is crazy. Everybody else is pretty chill. 3% is my next highest. But Max, he's livid. He is not happy. So what we probably want to do, I want to start cooking some better food. That's probably one of the first things to do. So I'm going to put down a couple of electric grills here. Because this is ultimately going to be the super mushroom farm. So... And what we'll do, we'll start cooking off... Ooh, we've got 11 mushrooms at the minute we can start cooking up, that'd help. And then we'll take Max off lice loaves for now. And I think that'll give him a bit of a bonus as well. Dimaccio. Thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Just on the most amazing seed. I'm titillated. H2O guys are in the base. What the fuck? There is an expressions update. Upgrade, sorry, thread on the forums for any of you that are looking for seeds. I don't normally play from world seeds as a rule because I don't want people to be like, meh, you know exactly what's in the seeds, so why bother? But there are world seeds. There's a thread on the forums with lots of them, and you can see exactly what geysers are in them and what resources they've got, and it's really kind of handy if you want to start your own, you know, bespoke playthrough sort of thing. I'll see if I can find you a link actually, because I'm a nice guy. I think it was on like the first page. We'll just unpause the game. For those of you that might be interested, anyway. Where was it? EU seeds. There we go. In fact, I'll put it on here. Here is the link, guys. But I'll just show you. If we go to the... Let me just pause the game for a second so we don't die. Here you can actually see the biome seed. If I make that bigger, can we actually view it a bit better? There we go. So here you've got your biome seed, and then you've got the total number of geysers in that seed. So this one's got 15. This one's got 3 AETNs, 3 oil reservoirs, 4 natural gas, 2 cool steam, a chlorine gas vent, sounds like my sort of seed, carbon dioxide geyser, steam vent, hydrogen vent, and so on. But some of them are really interesting. There's a couple that have got like 3 gold volcanoes, 1 iron volcano, 2 iron volcanoes. You know, there's loads of them on here, so you can go and have a nose at these if you want. I say the link's in chat there if you want to have a look-see yourself properly. But that will allow you to sort of set up a colony with a design in mind. Say you wanted to make the super duper gold geyser turbine build. You know, you could go and do it basically. So it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Right, I really need you to be cured because you're going to start doing weird things. Here we go. And probably the first thing I'm going to want to do for Max is put him on a lot of downtime. We'll take some of this off him later. We'll put him on a lot of downtime just to chill out. 0.2 cycles. Dover Beast, how are you? What's my preference? How do you mean in World Seed? Like what geysers would I want? I like a hot water geyser. I like a slush geyser because it takes some of the mechanics out of the game that I know how to do, and it just saves me a bit of time. Polluted oxygen geysers aren't the worst. Polluted oxygen vents rather. So you can use them. Hydrogen vents. It sort of depends. It depends what mood I'm in. Insulated pumps. I think it's ever going to be a thing, so you can pump metal. I would imagine so, Scyther, but when I don't know. Now, Lash, how's it going, bud? There we go. Max is on the massage table now. That'll cool him off a little bit. What is this? Oh.
What are you doing?
Leppy, good evening, bud. I should have known. How are you, mate? Thanks for the bits. Yeah, insulated pumps, they've got to do it. They've got to do it at some point. There's already mods for it out there, so... You cool with polluted oxygen vent. Yeah, I don't really mind, to be honest. There's at least a use for a polluted oxygen vent. Right. I'm hoping Max will get to like doing a bit of socialising and stuff. But at the moment he's a little bit... Oh, there we go. His morale's up to 19 out of 20 now. So we're getting there. I'll sort some food out for him shortly. But yeah, we've got a couple of digs going on at the moment, I think. And I am desperate in need of some algae. In desperate need of some algae. He's just going to be massaged all day. Massage, pooping and eating. That's all he's going to do. Oh good, still slightly junks in like every Sunday. Nice, Slappy. Why would a circuit be overloading if I'm using conductive wire and there's less than 2k watts on the line? Dover, you'd have to give a screenshot, buddy. Pop a screenshot of your overview in the electrical overlay. Pop it in Discord and we'll have a nosy, mate. Yeah, it's hard to guess, really. Right, there's bugger all really on this one. There's less on this one. Let's use this. Shrip. We can't automate these, can we? Oh, we can now. Oh! When did they add automation to the grills? Is that something that completely passed me by? I could have sworn you used to have to toggle the power for grills, didn't you? Oh. Well, maybe that's always been like that. I don't know. So yeah, we've still got a lot of these things around the base, but I have lowered the priority on some of this stuff. Just so that we can focus on some other stuff for now, really. We've got some research that needs doing. But obviously our researcher is currently at 60-odd% stress, so we need to be a little bit gentle with him. Because he's a big old puss. Passed me by was done ages ago. Ah, I see. I don't normally regulate them, but I think we might have to if we start using them early on. See, it doesn't work in your version. It should do if you're on the Expressive Upgrade, Samoth. Should do. Those ones in that thread that I linked are apparently all from the Expressive Upgrade. I've not tried any of them myself, but I believe that's where they've come from. Right, I need a bit of algae. I didn't really want to dig all this stuff out yet. Shoot. Might start digging out some of the slime biome. How are we for germs down here? Ooh, that's not nice. Ooh, that's not nice at all. It's not good up here, is it? Let's slap down a couple of deodorizers. Start getting some of this stuff worked through. We're starting to move this chlorine level up as well, so hopefully some of these mushrooms should be a little bit happier as well. Oh, you play the outdated version now. Ah, I see. Well, yeah, they won't work. The seeds only work for that update, if you like. Quite often, if you're trying to use a seed from a previous update, it just won't work. It'll give you like a random generated map again. Right, I've already done that. So max stress is going down slowly. His morale is up to 20. So yeah, we need to get him some better food, really. Can we reach this? We should be able to reach that. Come on. There we go. So, what I think I'll do, we could make a few sleet wheat bread. They're +2 quality, or pepper bread is +5. Can only make one of those. So what I might do is make some sleet wheat frosty buns, but only allow Max to eat them for now. Max is going to be the one sitting in his lofty tower, just baiting everybody else at how delicious his sweet frost buns are. And we might need to take him off other things. I don't know if they'll automatically go to the highest food they can get, so we might actually try that for science. Let's see what happens. Mick, how are you, buddy? First goes right last night. A mess hall didn't register as Great Hall if I placed the mess tables first. Oh, right. So first you need to make it a rec room, then put the mess tables. Oh, okay. And a save and log didn't fix it, no. Oh, that's weird. That is strange. Right, let's put this to an 8. I have put a couple of fridges in here, by the way, so we are storing some of our food now. It's not perfect, so we've still got various little gases in here, but eventually this will all be carbon dioxide, I would hope. And then that should be a bit better. I could do with harvesting some sleet wheat, really, but I don't think we've got much that we can really get to. We've got some in here, obviously, but not very much. Not very much at all. One sec, guys, now I might be the woman. Get the mushroom off and fry them up. I will do, Max. We're going to cook some mushrooms as well. Right, Max is all right now. He's back to normal. Let's get him doing a bit of work. It's way too much downtime for him. He's doing a bit of research. I think the thing we're researching is textile looms, isn't it? So I want to make some snazzy suits. So we'll get that done, and then I need to get gas filters done so that we can sort this down here. Although in fairness, it looks to be all carbon dioxide at the minute, so I might just pump it in. Yeah, bollocks, let's just do that. Let's go up here. Ish. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. It's just to really get this primed a little bit quicker so we can start putting some more mushrooms down. We've not got the spores at the minute anyway, so as soon as we get more mushroom spores, the sooner we can expand this. And then I won't connect up the... Let's get all that stuff ready. So he's now at 23 out of 20 because he has, let's see, gorgeous decor, comfortable barracks, he's socialised, he's got downtime, nice bathroom, great hall, and he's a dupe. That's not bad. So if we add a nice meal to that as well, he should be absolutely laughing. All being well. I need to check if frost buns can go in here as well. Yeah, they can. Cool. Right then, so let's stop him from eating the basic bitch mushrooms because we've got some grills up now. This grill here is just going to be for fried mushrooms forever. Nice. Great work, Max. So we can now make a textile loom, and I want gas filters, don't I? So let's get Should we get the espresso machine set up? Probably going to want all this stuff, so let's just... let's see. Let's do this for now, so we've got our sensors and stuff. Do you like this new micromanagement? I'm not sure yet, Cypher. I don't know, mate. I'm sort of adjusting to the changing pace, so I don't really know. I was very salty about it the other night, but I was mostly salty because we got fucked over by the little mini update thing that happened. The little morale update kind of fucked us, which set us in that downward spiral of puking, peeing, smashing shit, you know, the usual stuff. But I kind of am trying to adjust to this new, slower game, so I don't know. I'm trying. So, everybody can now have fried mushrooms, because why not? They are delicious. We might need to put a bit of cooling in here, otherwise these might start stifling a little bit, but we'll see. It sort of depends how many mushrooms we actually make. I'll just put this to an 8 again. From what I can see from you today and yesterday, you adjusted better. Yeah, I'm trying to. Trying to. Right. Got one piece of pipe that I don't think we can reach properly. Oh no, we might be able to get it from there. There we go. So let's get this in. There's no real science here. We'll just use a bit of manual labour and spin this up and hopefully get some of this moved. I might have to keep an eye on it that we don't get too much polluted oxygen up here, but if we do, it should just end up in the basin. It's not too bad anyway, in fairness. Cool. So now Devon's the most stressed. What's wrong with Devon? What does he need? He's 12 out of 12 on morale. Only above average decor. Why is that? Why is Devon not sleeping in a bed? He has a bed. He's just choosing not to sleep in it. Oh, Sindane! 6 months. Wow, seems only 6 years. You son of a bitch! How are you, buddy? Thank you for the sub, mate. Hey, you sexy man beast. Hey, everyone else. Wait, are you talking to Mex or me? 6 years. Felt like 6 years. How dare you? How dare you? Oh, we've got a rock hatch. A stone hatchling egg. Might be worth actually putting that somewhere else. When's that incubating? 66%. Ooh, do I want to make smooth hatches? Maybe I do. Oh, I also moved this over one tile as well, guys. I put a couple more mesh tiles in and got rid of the ones that were here. So it's now central. It's now all central. Symmetrical and balanced. Right, let's get some power down here. Woo. Very good. Average decoration of the day. So I'm hoping this will be mostly CO2. All being well. Might get a couple of packets of polluted oxygen, but mostly it should be CO2, I think. I don't know how warm it is actually. I didn't really pay attention to the temperature, but it's going to have to do. One sec, guys. Okay. So we're out of sweeping space, which is why I kind of wanted to get this storage room done. The only problem is we're also out of algae. So Operation Algae Scramble is a go. That might actually do us for CO2 for now, so let's disable this. We need to get some algae stat. We found a geyser. Let's go this way. Do I want to go this way? Let's take some of this out and make this into a little shell. I was going to leave this wild, but fuck it. Where am I going to get some algae from in decent numbers? I do want to know what this geyser is, so let's head over here regardless. we'll do something like that. That should be fine. And let's get that textile loom down as well. Where are we going to put textile loom down? Probably start ripping out some of these meal lice in fairness. Let's get rid of you. Oh, May. I choose to have a nap in the worst decor spot in the base. One of two. So what I might do, we do need some algae desperately because we are basically out of algae. But what I might do, just to give us some space to store stuff, we'll just build this. This is all made of iron, so that should be fine. And I'll knock these tiles out for now so we can get through. Get you built. And we'll slap down some compactors. So I've done this, I've set this up as if it's going to have a water lock on here. But honestly, I might just leave it open air and see if it'll just become an airlock eventually. If we get the oxygen levels down here reasonable and get some CO2 balanced in here, we can pump it full of chlorine. It should be relatively sterile then. Just to avoid them walking through water, really. Let's see who's mastered what. Hassan's mastered that. Let's put him on here. He's already done that, my goodness. Hassan, away. Devon's mastered that. We'll put him on ranching. And Camille. Incredible. What do you like doing, Camille? You like art. I know you like art, but how about you be a gopher? How about that? So that's symmetrical. There's not an airlock on the other side. Shut up! Shut up, Nalash! How dare you? You don't know it's finished form yet. That experiencing doing the song. He plays the game by himself. He still talks to himself. You know what? I do. I talk to myself every now and again when I'm playing. Like, if the missus is sat here doing something, like she's doing some art or she's playing Skyrim or whatever, I will talk to myself. It's bad. It's become a thing. I've got that YouTuber monologue thing going on. I'm not even a YouTuber. It's not good. It's not good. I think it's possibly the first sign of madness. Possibly the first sign of madness. Okay. I don't actually know how much iron we're sat on at the minute. We've got a fair bit. I think that's from what we dug out over here. So let's see. Do that, and you're going to be there as well. You're going to be there. And we'll get rid of these wild mushrooms now. We've got our own. We can get these planted. Get rid of all this. And yeah, this is going to be the floor level here, by the way, for leaving the base. This will give us a 4-tile high ceiling. That'll be leaving. So these things need to be moved. This needs to be dug out. And this will be raised one up. I think I mentioned in the last stream, this airflow tile floor is realistically the level of the floor. So, but we're probably going to have some oxygen problems, so I do need to get some algae stat. So let's just do a few priority 9 digs here and there, see what we can find. This is not ideal. Far from ideal, actually.